We'll look at celebrities who have been robbed and have lost cash, jewelry, and/or other personal goods. Here are the top 10 costliest celebrity robberies. Kirsten Dunst. Dunst was robbed for more than $15,000 while staying in the penthouse suite of the Soho Grand Hotel in Manhattan. Burglars stole a $13,000 purse, $2,500 in cash, electronics, as well as the actress's credit cards and identification. The incident, which occurred in the summer of 2007, was easily solved because it was just a matter of looking through the hotel surveillance cameras and identifying the perpetrators. Dunst was fortunate in that all of her belongings were returned without incident, which is fortunate in and of itself. Steve Jobs. The most bizarre aspect of this celebrity theft is that none of the victims were alive at the time. Steve Jobs' California home was broken into on July 17, 2012, nearly a year after his death, and various tech items worth around $70,000 were taken. The thief is said to have made off with 3 iPods, 3 iPads, a MacBook, and an Apple TV, as well as some jewelry and Steve Jobs' old driver's license, which is both intriguing to own and pointless to steal. After attempting to link the stolen gadgets to his personal iTunes account, the thief was apprehended, because it would be strange if both parties were tech experts. Miley Cyrus. When Miley's Los Angeles mansion was robbed of over $100,000 worth of jewels and purses in 2013, it wasn't exactly a party in the United States. Because there were no traces of forced entry, authorities assumed the heist, which occurred in broad daylight on the weekend of Cyrus' 21st birthday, was an inside job. However, this isn't the first time someone has tried to get into Miley's home. In 2012, a scissor-wielding intruder was discovered surrounding the property, but was immediately apprehended after one of Miley's employees alerted the cops. Talk about a nail-biter. Julian Moore. Julian Moore's Manhattan apartment was stolen of $127,000 worth of Cartier jewelry in the summer of 2012. A $33,000 diamond tennis bracelet and 4 $77,800 watches were among the things under question. Moore felt the theft was connected to the 20-person construction crew who were working on the renovations at the time. Sadly for the Oscar winner, her suspicions were not confirmed, and the things were never found. Rachel Bilson. Between 2008 and 2010, the Bling Ring, a group of Los Angeles teenagers, stole $3 million in cash and other personal items from the residences of a number of celebrities. Bilson appears to have been the most targeted of all the victims of these attacks. Between April and May 2009, her home was allegedly robbed 6 times, with the burglars allegedly taking between $130,000 and $300,000 in jewels, clothing, and property, including Bilson's mother's engagement ring. The burglars sold a lot of the stolen goods on the Venice Beach promenade. Lindsay Lohan. A certain level of celebrity brings with it a certain level of fandom. While it's good to know that someone admires your work and sense of style, it's not so nice when it motivates them to rob you blind. Lindsay Lohan was targeted in August of 2010 as the fashion idol of one of the Bling Ring's core members, and was eventually relieved of $130,000 worth of jewelry and apparel. Police were finally able to unravel the spate of robberies and shut down the Bling Ring for good thanks to CCTV evidence recorded during the Lohan heist and some Facebook detective work. Kate Moss. Kate Moss was robbed of more than $140,000 in artwork while sleeping in her London home in May of 2010. The art thieves broke in undetected and stole 3 of the model's paintings before making a hasty exit. Banksy, the unknown graffiti artist, painted a portrait as one of the paintings. The most terrifying aspect of this theft was that Moss, her boyfriend, and her mother were all at home and asleep the entire time. Fortunately, No one was hurt, and the perpetrators were quickly apprehended. Orlando Bloom. To steal from Legolas, you'd have to be quite daring. The bling ring struck again in July 2009, this time stealing about $500,000 worth of valuables from actor Orlando Bloom's house while he was out of town. The weirdest of the items stolen appears to have been a pair of Bloom's underpants. Aside from the obvious jewels and artwork, he also has a Louis Vuitton laptop bag. The gang's Rachel Lee, who wanted Bloom's then-girlfriend Miranda Kerr's lingerie and Bloom's art collection to decorate her new home, is claimed to have been behind this crime. Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton appears to have been the most victimized of all the celebrities robbed by the bling ring during their crime spree, as the robbers made off with $2 million in cash, jewels, clothes, and even nude images of Hilton she had in an unlocked safe. The first time they broke into the socialite's Los Angeles mansion, Rachel Lee and Nicholas Prugo did it in a low-key manner, entering through an unlocked door. A subsequent bling robbery netted them $2 million in jewels, drugs, clothing, and cash, prompting Hilton to call the cops. Kim Kardashian. A group of armed men posing as police officers raided the reality TV star's Parisian hotel room in the fall of 2016, making off with $10 million in cash and jewelry. Kardashian, who happened to be in the room at the time of the robbery, was bound, gagged, and forced to stay in the bathroom until the gang escaped. Among the stolen items were a ring worth $4 million and a package of diamonds worth $5.6 million. Following the incident, 17 men were charged with criminal offenses, with authorities believing it was an inside job. What do you think these celebs need to do in order to avoid these robberies in the future? Please tell us in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates about your favorite celebrities. Thanks for watching.